Hi, my sweet kindergartners. Today I thought I would read you a story. Uh, and I was thinking about what story should I read you? And I thought about the question that we asked you to write about today. Which ocean animal is your favorite? And I remembered that aside from the dolphin, which I do adore, I also am fascinated by the horseshoe crab. And Josie has a fabulous book about a horseshoe crab called Crab Moon. And there's the beautiful golden full moon. And that crab, we know it's about the horseshoe crab. Maybe that's what they call it for short, where they live. Ruth Horowitz is the author, so we know she wrote the words. And it's illustrated by Kate Keisler. So she did the pictures. And I love her pictures so much. I hope you like them too. So here we go. There's the sandy beach. So can you make a guess about where this book is going to be set? Where might this book take place? The beach, yeah? Actually, it's at the beach and it's in summertime. It's in summer, which is not now, even though we might feel like it because we're not going to school. So anyway, here we go. The summer Daniel, not our Daniel, turned 7, his family rented a cottage at the beach. They arrived on the weekend of the full moon. How perfect. They'll be able to see so much at night. The full moon in June brings the high tide of the horseshoe crabs, said his mother. I saw them laying eggs on this beach when I was your age. Does it still happen? Daniel asked. Every summer, his mother answered. Horseshoe crabs have been coming ashore for hundreds of millions of years. They're older than the dinosaurs. Did you know there's anything older than the dinosaur? Can I see them? Daniel asked. You'll have to get up in the middle of the night. I'll come and wake you, she promised. That night, the fat, round face of the full moon wavered on the surface of the water. The path felt cool under Daniel's feet. As the beam of their flashlight swept the beach, he drew a sharp breath. Do you think he sees them? Everywhere they looked, horseshoe crabs crowded and pushed like restless cobblestones. Under the sandy shuffle of the surf, he could hear the clack of the crabs' shielded backs bumping and scraping together. Wow. Must be hundreds of them, yeah?
Yep.
So many. That beautiful night sky. Near Daniel's feet, a large crab dug in the sand. That's a female, his mother said. The smaller crab on her back is a male. She laid her eggs in that hole, and now she's pulling them across so he can fertilize them. They watched as the female crab swung herself around. Still carrying her mate, she made her way back to the water. And then later, out of that hole will hatch some baby horseshoe crabs, not horseshoes, something very different. Little by little, the tide receded. The crabs returned to the sea. Daniel's feet sank into the sand as he and his mother climbed back up to bed. There they go. There's another animal that likes to come ashore, lay their eggs, and then go back into the ocean. You know, that's a turtle. In the morning, Daniel raced back to the beach. The tide was low now. The crabs were gone. Curly black seaweed was strewn on the sand like streamers left over from a party. Ooh, that's a great simile. I'll read it again. Curly black seaweed was strewn on the sand. See it? Like streamers left over from the party. Ooh. Like those similes we wrote in class, like the quiet as a mouse or wild as a monkey. Then Daniel saw one last lonely crab marooned upside down. She looked dead and dry. He found a piece of driftwood and gently nudged her. One leg moved. The other crabs had scratched their tracks in the sand where they had swung themselves around and gone home. There they go. But how could this crab follow unless someone turned her over? I think Daniel's gonna help her. Daniel reached out one nervous finger. The tail felt stiff, but not sharp. He carefully lifted the crab. As her body left the ground, her claws started to snap. Daniel put her down fast. Then he took a deep breath, got some courage, and reached for her again. This time he quickly turned the crab over and gently set her down. Daniel grinned. He'd saved her. Ah, barnacles and slipper shells covered the crab's back like jewels on a crown. Ooh, that's another pretty simile, huh? There's the shells and barnacles that look like jewels. She set off down the beach, pausing and pulling her shell through the sand, quiet as a queen. Do you think she's quiet as Queenie Queen?
Yes.
Slowly and grandly, the crab pulled herself forward. Stepping and pausing, Daniel's feet felt their way into the bay. He followed it until she disappeared. Then he gave the water one last, long look and whispered to his horseshoe crab, "See you next summer." And here are some very cool facts about the horseshoe crab, which I will take a picture of, and your mom or dad can read it to you if you're interested. Lots of cool things to learn about horseshoe crabs. And that is the story for today. We miss you, we love you, and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the story. Okay, bye.